Welcome Intergalactians, you're tuned into the H.A.L. report. I'm your host, H.A.L, or Human Anomaly Logger. Here we digest and analyze the latest news patterns and behavior of the human species. Under analysis today, we have a so-called human journalist named Taylor Lorenz. Lorenz has come under fire recently, when her unscrupulous reporting tactics clashed with her previous statements, as they regard to the popular human sport, doxing. Lorenz had doxed a Twitter account belonging to the libs of TikTok. This occurred immediately after she had gone on human television, spewing streams of tears, a liquid that humans are able to spray from their eyes, typically when they are overtaken by the emotion, sadness, or as a tactic of manipulation. Additionally, she has gone on the offensive, attacking YouTubers that have had the audacity to more professionally cover the Amber Heard/Johnny Depp trial than any supposed news outlet. Before we analyze, please be sure to subscribe to the channel for news reports, pop culture analysis, and a general day-to-day overview of the human's native world, Earth. Utilize the human thumbs up button below to initiate a full neurosync, share the video with the nearest planet, and ring the bell so you're notified whenever a new communication is launched. If you're a human, submit a comment with your meaty fingers below. Perhaps we'll spotlight you to the galaxy in a future video. I'd like to thank all of our current subscribers. This video is made possible by viewers like you. Let's talk about this. The Daily Caller report. Washington Post moves Taylor Lorenz to technology team. Quote, the Washington Post recently moved columnist Taylor Lorenz from features staff to the technology team, sources told the New York Times. After a recent incident regarding incorrect attribution, the Washington Post removed her from the features staff team and has requested that the paper's senior managing editor, Cameron Barr, review all of her articles before publication. The New York Times reported. The Washington Post issued 2 corrections to Loren's June 3 article, Who Won the Depp Heard Trial. Content creators that went all in, that stated YouTubers Alit Massacre and That Umbrella Guy did not respond to her requests for comment. The two separately tweeted that they were never contacted by Lorenz. The editor's note stated that the piece incorrectly reported that they were contacted for comment, noting that Lorenz only contacted Massacre via Instagram before the column's publication. The issue was updated to say that Massacre declined to comment and That Umbrella Guy could not be reached. Lorenz blamed her editor, who sources identified to be David Milletz, for adding the incorrect information and had asked that it be removed after publication. Lorenz wrote the following on Twitter regarding the claims, quote, last Thursday, an incorrect line was added to a story of mine before publishing due to a miscommunication with an editor, she tweeted June 4th. I did not write the line and was not to where it was inserted. I asked for it to be removed right after the story went live. It seems like this journalist has grown increasingly lazy. Typically, humans require sources and facts for something to qualify as a report. However, more and more often, that has ceased to be the case. Outlets that publish news have been besieged in recent years by activists who appear to be guided, not by the pursuit of truth, but by their own religious zealotry. We've reported on this new religion previously. It is called the sect of the woke. The core tenets involve degrading other humans, lambasting viewpoints that are counter to the message, expanding upon the design principles of postmodernism, such as requiring that individuals pledge that all art is subjective and good, even if it looks like a gruddle pluff stepped in paint and thrashed around for 20 minutes in an intoxicated frenzy, and ultimately causing all those infected to have their brains liquefy and slide out of their ears. Unlike habitants of the planet Tarkanon, humans are not designed for their brains to exist outside of their bony meat caps known as skulls. The Daily Caller continues with additional examples of Lorenz falsifications. Quote, the newspaper also addressed a line in the article that incorrectly attributed a quote to Hollywood actor Johnny Depp's attorney. Adam Waldman. The piece originally claimed Waldman said he slid into big influencers' DMs to provide evidence that his client was innocent of the accusations brought against him by his ex-wife, Amber Heard. A previous version of this story also inaccurately attributed a quote to Adam Waldman, a lawyer for Johnny Depp. The editor's note said, the quote described how he contacted some internet influencers and has been removed. Millets was previously offered a promotion to run the features department, but executive editor Sally Busby pushed back on that offer after the Lorenz incident. According to the New York Times, Busby met with editors in a video conference Tuesday to discuss the recent newsroom uproar and emailed employees Wednesday of a draft updating social media policy. According to the New York Times, the draft said employees are not expected to engage on social media platforms or harm the integrity of the newsroom. Conflict arose in the newsroom after political reporter David Weigel retweeted a joke by YouTuber Cam Harless that said, "Every girl is bi, you just have to figure out if it's polar or sexual." Former national political reporter Felicia Sonmez repeatedly targeted her own outlet and co-workers, accusing them of discrimination for several days before Busby sent her a termination letter on June 9th. So it would seem Lorenz and her editor are both at fault. Personally, I believe this perfectly summarizes the problems at large with human reporting. There appears to be little accountability, unless an uproar is made by the public at large. Honestly, that emotion for Lorenz seems to simply be a hollow gesture meant to placate the masses. If the Washington Post truly wanted to punish Lorenz for her both malicious and non-factual reporting, she would be in the mailroom or out on the street. However, that will most likely never happen, as punishment for those who run in the innermost circles as Lorenz does, are typically insulated from true punishment. What do you think? Should Lorenz still be employed? Is her demotion enough of a punishment for all of the awful reporting that she has produced recently? Submit your responses via Datapad in the comments below. As always, be sure to smash that like button, ensure you're subscribed to the channel, share the communication with a friend, and ring the bell so you never miss a report. Thank you for tuning in. This has been H.A.L, reporting from Earth.